Hi guys, it's reaction time. We got George Gakis and Insane. I'm hoping I've pronounced that correctly. George Gakis. So this album got sent to me. The album got sent to me a couple of weeks ago actually. It's called Parallel Dimensions. It'll be released on May the 26th on that great label Rock of Angels Records. So it came to me. I hadn't heard of George Gakis before. I'm hoping I'm, like I said, pronouncing that correctly. But I sort of quickly played a few seconds because sometimes labels send me albums and I don't like them all. So what I do is I might flick on them and see, oh yeah, I like the sound of that, or I don't. So I don't go back to it. But I really like the sound of some of these few seconds I heard. So I thought, is there a single out? Went and checked it out. Yes, there is. It's called Insane. So I thought, gotta give this a go. I've gotta give this a go because I've got the album. I want to do a reaction beforehand. So George Gakis, just reading up about him on Wiki, I think, or it might have been on the Rock of Angels Records website, saying he's a Greek artist, been going a lot of years, influenced by some great 80s artists, that sort of thing. So, you know, all them influences that I was reading about all would fit perfectly with what we listen to on this channel. So without further ado, this is George Gakis. The song's called Insane. Here we go.
There was a time that I was brave. I did not feel a slave. Ignore the signs that were so clear. The omens not reveal. My back's against the wall. There's nothing left to say. My dreams will fade away, but it just feels insane. This nightmare seems without an end. There's no way out of here. When I get back where I belong, this life ain't last that long. Nothing is for real, and everything's in vain. I hope the world appears, but it feels insane. Nothing ever will be the same. Oh, it's just a shame. We will even feel the pain. Getting used to live in fear so insane.
Yeah, man. I love this, man. Absolutely superb. Got a real sort of, along with 70s and 80s influence, I would say, through this. Love the acoustic guitar. Almost Zeppelin-y feel as well with that acoustic guitar. Gave me that sort of feels with the echoey voice as well coming in at the beginning. Love his vocals as well. Got some real soul in his voice. Love the way the electric guitar was introduced on that heavier part there. It just sounds brilliant. It really does. I mean, you can imagine hearing this, couldn't you? Mid-80s, you know what I mean? But a lot of those mid-80s bands as well were influenced by a bit of Zeppelin as well. So throwing a bit of that 70s mix in there as well. Definitely got a White Snakey type feel to it, I would say. Man, the band sound great. They really do. And I love the way it's sort of got a real dark feel to it. It's got a, you know, it's like a dark ballad, if you like, isn't it? It's just absolutely superb. It's got a very dark overtone to it. So looking at the members in the band, George Gakis obviously does the vocals and backing vocals. Yeah, he's just fantastic, man. You know, I've never heard him before, but Love his tone of his voice. He sounds great. Bob Saganas on the guitars and bass, and Sotiris Gakis on the drums. I don't know if it's his brother or something on the drums. But the band sound amazing. They really do. I'm really glad sometimes when proper acoustic guitar is used, you know, rather than a clean guitar sound. I think it just, I don't know, it does something for me within a ballad, especially if there's other instruments introduced, you know, later on in the song like this are. Just gives it a more epic feel, that's more meaning, if you ask me. It feels like there's sort of effort been put into it with acoustic guitar. It's been thought about. I love the sound of an acoustic guitar. I can't listen to acoustic guitar songs all the time. I'm not one of these unplugged fans, but I do like it when it comes in and it's mixed with, like, you know, with electric guitar as well. It just sounds brilliant. I love this. I love the subtlety of the melodies as well. It gives me, I think this sounds different. A lot of, you know, the stuff that you hear off a lot of bands now. You know, this one definitely has a different sound. There's so much great Greek music coming out as well this year. Some heavier bands as well. Covered a lot of stuff from Greece, and it's been fantastic. Most of it, to tell you the truth. So this sounds like another guy that's going to, you know, give us some great Greek music this year. So let's listen to the rest, guys. Looks like we're just about to hear a solo. I can't wait to hear that. Here we go. That's what you want, man. You want something that's different, something that's fresh, that's, you know, surprises you. That really did. And let me tell you, there's flicking through the album, and I'm literally talking seconds. There's a lot of different stuff going on this album as well. I mean, he could have brought out something a bit heavier as I don't know if that was the first single, but man, whatever, you know, he brought out, I think you're going to get a good album here. But that was a great song, great ballads. Like I said, really had that Zeppelin-y feel. The solo was amazing. Some great shredding there by the guitar player. And them vocals, man. Just real soul to his voice. And I tell you, he does the background vocals as well. Then the harmonising and the layered vocals going over that end bit where it came in. There's a lot of layered vocals going on. It sounds fantastic, man. What an absolutely great song. That was George Gakis and Insane. The album is out on May the 26th on Rock of Angels Records. It's called Parallel Dimensions. Go Guys, let me know what you think of that one. That 70s inspired stroke 80s inspired track. In the comments below, guys, let me know what you think. I'll see you soon.